all Kirby fan games.
The ultimate despair. A group of people who caused a tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now,
Anyway,
you have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yep, you're right. So, what are we gonna do about this fucking door? It's locked, but do we have a way to open this door? Oh my god. Open it! Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Logic's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. And it can
That's right.
whatever you said. Then we should be able to use on that door then, right? Oh my god. If they take me to the door and I still have to press on Kyoko.
It's true.
Alright, bet. Kyoko took the key out with the logic design on it and slid into the keyhole. And then... yes, it opened.
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's get it. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. So what room are we going to be in now? I'm curious. It's like big stairs. There wasn't even time to take a breath of relief now that we're free because the real fight had just begun. Look at all these niggas, man. They all make me mad. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Yeah. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down. Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch your ass. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off it. So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long?
So...
I mean, ever since I can remember. I came from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. Back in blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous?
wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So,
Right.
because we take pride in it.
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society, which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned. I can't say it's entirely rational, but it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride. So that explains. And before I came here, when I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However...
Wait, did it not run out, Tablez?
What?
Your shit's passed.
I bought it again. I was like, fuck.
Oh.
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. It was good, Mythic. Focus on my screen. Yeah, you are just randomly looking at a little bit of cheeks right now, but we're going to ignore that because that's not really important here. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? The fuck is this nigga?
I'm trying to get down and dirty.
Okay, bye. I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
He's a bitch.
However...
There is something I do want to say to him, though. What? No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face.
So...
What is it? Damn, mind your fucking business, Makoto. Golly. Last time I saw him, I was still very young, so I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family, and he was talented. He had a promising future.
However...
But he had no interest in detective work, so he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell, I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional.
I
don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's just not true.
However...
But there's one thing that I can never forgive. Really?
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good
However...
thing. But when the rest of the family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle this past, in order to remove him from my life forever, I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, they just cut him out like that?
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Damn. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family? A little bit. I'm looking by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that, I don't even know how to respond. So instead, I shut my ass up. Good move. I just kept on climbing and climbing the ladder in complete and utter silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. We reached the peak. The beginning. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
What's it? On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember, that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Oh, here goes nothing. I reach my hand right up and my right hand up and push against the hatch. What do you guys think? You guys think it's gonna open? Is it gonna open, chat? Alright, cool. Open with ease. Oh, we in here. Okay, I remember this room. And we back in business. But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I am exhausted. I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of here. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of here without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. Row ship. Alright, later. So what's the next step once we get out of here? I should ask Kyoko. Damn, I'm a grown man. I can figure it out. So now what do we do? Braden didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm kind of worried about yo ass too. You help me, so they might. She kind of bad?
Listen.
A tad. You're worried? Yeah, of course.
So
Then let's just get a concrete answer.
in other words,
This has logic if there's a problem with you escaping. What the hell did you talk about?
however,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. It's not like we can run away. As she said that, she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now? Don't worry. What you think is gonna happen is, I mean, to be fair,
Because-
there's cameras all over the place. They're gonna find us. Isn't there a camera in here? Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. The mastermind is ensnared. Your name is at the top, right? Oh yeah, your name's on the top because That was like 2 years ago at this point, or maybe a year ago. You had donated. This is the donation thing. I haven't gotten like a regular donation since. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
So,
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Makuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. There was?
right.
If we can talk to Logic, we can confirm it. And it would be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. I'm still a little, super uneasy about this shit. But we don't really have a choice now, do we? Logic should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's keep going. Alright. Let's head to the gym and meet our favorite biracial rapper. I'm gonna take the long way because I want to be cinematic and juicy. Unless it's like 2 stairs up and then I'm gonna give up and just teleport. Oh no, it's right here. Damn, I'm cold. So is Logic chilling or is he still like broken into bits? What's going on here? Damn!
Well now.
Okay, never mind. Shoko, I don't mind so much. But Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's his ass doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we really gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do, punk? If the guilty party is exposed during the glass trial, then they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again, and this time I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko, do whatever you feel you have to. What?
However-
What does this bitch talk about? But before you do, let me say one thing.
Now,
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right? Huh? I lose?
Hey!
You explain yourself. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
because
Well, you set up his latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as a black and then executed, right? Hey, what are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like
Right.
that. And in response to that unexpected development,
indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the black and then tried to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation, no more than that. Oh, so it was bullshit. I didn't kill his ass. You must have realized that, Makoto. You refused to be manipulated. It was a threat to you as well.
However,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego, he did save my ass. That hey, he cool for that. I don't know how the fuck he did it, but I appreciate it nonetheless. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you killed it.
am I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Makuro. You did.
Listen to me.
Hey, yo, you tripping, Short. So executing Makoto for would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the blacken is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk a big ass game. You're saying the blacken is me and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, not really. Don't just say it like that. What is this, a comedy? It took to make such a bold claim without a shred of evidence.
That
Eat my
doesn't
dick.
matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee you I'll find some.
that's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth. And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he would never have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
However-
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
Not supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed,
It's not you I'm trying to convince. If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this will be extremely displeased. Yeah, you would be fucking up the viewers' minds. They would not be fucking with the show no more, my guy. Imagine what everyone out here would think if you killed Makoto. Yeah, the main character. I mean, I'd be pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I probably never played a game, the rest of the games. You would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope. Bro.
Hey,
Of course, you could say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. I'm waiting. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. Ooh, we getting pissed as hell. If you want to earn our despair, fair and
That's what we
square,
have to do.
bars, then I suggest you take my advice. So, what is this advice of yours?
it's true.
To do Makuro's trial all over again. Only this time you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial, one last showdown. In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Makuro's killer, or the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? Probably just execute me without another word. Fuck it.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed. Barry?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored.
He said,
so I
fuck it, we ball.
I was just to change things up a little. So time for bear jokes. Damn, he going through it. I can tell already. Now that you've suggested might be possible, it would certainly make for a one honey of a climax.
in other words,
God damn, this is
Does that mean does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If you do things your way, that will be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it will cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree with your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely contain myself!
Yeah. Alright, so I guess he agreed. Then we still have a shot at this.
Barrett!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
Guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that,
I can barely contain myself!
damn, that'll be enough to coalesce.
it's true.
That's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay, well good. Then let's spare it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Makuro's death and solve the mysteries of
You
this school,
guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all of that, then this biracial BBC finna do numbers. Well, when you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I honestly can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey.
Yeah, this is a crazy ass convo. You got away with words, Kyoko. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that for sure. So what?
Hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement. You don't have to be so sassy. You don't have to be so sassy, Kyoko. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations, and having a trial for Makuro is no exception to that. Makuro's trial is no exception. Then it's part of the regulations? Because it had to mean that whoever killed Makuro. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay. Enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 niggas, all of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 niggas. What?
listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why'd you go quiet? Why you just start staring?
Now
I'm not talking. I got nothing left to say to you, fuckwad. Bro, so get lost, would ya? Why so mad? He seems emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Leave me alone. Get out of here.
Diamond.
Okay, I'm going. You really gonna let me go? What are you? Fuck this shit, bro. Who cares? You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair. It is up for you niggas.
Hey,
Come on, Makoto, let's go. Alright. Logic's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we were out of the gym. Well, that was cool. Could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting fucking killed. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true. But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would that mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they? I think they just got a big head, to be honest. They had no choice but to accept.
because
Huh? Or maybe not. It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard, like I said. Okay, well, let me hear more about that. So, when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
so
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember when the mastermind said, they said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that shit.
listen.
And what do you think when they heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? A little bit. Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow, the mastermind was able to do that shit.
in other words,
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost, just killing each other. They wanted to show the world.
it would seem
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
in other words,
The mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a
Hey.
point? The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
That's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal. Us as the ultimate despair. Damn. They want to prove that despair is better than hope. But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right. It is ridiculous. Completely irrational. Yeah, they swear they Kendrick. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness.
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing into the world. The mastermind has to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this would have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That's precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished, but in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
I kind of forgot what happened to her. So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer. They made me out to be the killer. But even that shit didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. So I guess it's a good thing I ain't right on her ass. It would have been mad awkward. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us and perfect form.
In other words,
Oh shit. It would only do the mastermind harm to have shown it that they'd violated their own regulations. But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get that mastermind to accept the
However-
challenge. Yeah, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance. Because you believed in me, another path opened up. Still, I can't really believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. Golly, yeah, she good. Ultimate detective. Didn't have the slightest
Wrong.
clue. In the end, no, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet.
whew,
But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I went to bed. She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. Yeah. Small is a bit of an understatement. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd showed my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
however,
Just like me, for real. Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for jack shit. Yep. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There is no option except
Hey.
to win. But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on and save our game. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone?
However,
Is that really possible? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of hard heads over there. Good luck.
anyway,
Yeah, right now we have to go find
Shall
the
we
others.
go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? Alright, we're gonna speed this one up and actually teleport a little bit. A little tiny bit. That was a lot of information to take in about her past, her lineage. How much of a hater she is.
Half of it.
And now this true story behind this school. I guess we'll go to Byakuya's room first, or not. I guess I'll go to my room first.
Holy shit. Allow
Holy fuck.
to struck, dude. I thought an explosion happened for like a second.
hey,
Oh,
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to hope. We need to keep looking. Bitch is not here. He's probably in either an archive or the library. And Toko probably with him.
hey,
Damn, Celeste shit was kind of crazy. I forgot about Celeste. Fake ass bitch. You seen it in there?
hey,
That stupid ass bitch.
Damn it. Why y'all niggas not here at nighttime? Y'all about to get in trouble. Ooh.
Is that an echo, by the way, Tablez?
I'm very slight, but I don't hear it right now.
hey,
hold on, let me echo.
Damn.
Let me test.
Okay, none of them in their rooms then.
Echo.
Damn, pace
Yeah,
up.
it's very slight.
Okay.
Maybe they eating old fat asses. And suddenly we were greeted with... God damn it. Whoa.
Whoa. Anger or
You again. But did they just catch my IP address?
He said you're going down.
I suppose as emotional instability reached its limit.
Your IP has been discovered.
Neighbor. Jeez, the heck?
however,
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief.
Pissed.
Oh shit.
Is that Makoto?
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Yeah.
You survived?
Jeez.
Just
You're like
thought
a
he was
stubborn
dead.
little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Damn ghost.
Spooky.
Everyone was here. All my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. Started to tear up, can't lie. They got a real nigga crying. Wait, what is that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks.
You shit.
Makoto, he smells like a wet ass dog.
Nigga smell like shit.
Get away, shoo, shoo. I'm gonna start telling niggas shoo. And in a flash, my tears
Just
dried
like
up.
that. Just stopped crying and
Oh yeah, I forgot. I hate you, motherfucker.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with logic. Explain. Explain what? Is it okay that you're here? What if the Mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what we have to tell you all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial. Last class trial?
In other words...
We're gonna redo Makuro's trial. Mercuro. What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you, motherfuckers. Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is it was all the work of the Mastermind. What? You're saying the Mastermind killed Mercuro?
That's right.
Indeed. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the Mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to stop
However...
it. But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? Make it sound like it was easy. I just,
However...
But exceeding Makoto, who wasn't the Blacken, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blacken is to be executed. The Mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time. And the Mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
Correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, that was the Mastermind that's in snare. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean!
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. Catch me up. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later. So knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mercuro, right? So our job is to expose the Mastermind. Hopefully we tell, Genocide Jill about this, later, so that, Anyways, Toko was mad. Okay, we're back. Internet died. Toko was mad because we had made the decision that to, have one class trial, and if we lose, we all fucking die. And she was mad that, we didn't talk to them about it first. Just for that half a second. It's not like a whole plot at the moment. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly fucking possible. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who the Mastermind is and how they kill Makuro, and all the school's mysteries. It's a pretty tall freaking order. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, work together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Indeed. That's
what I thought too, at first. Until Logic gave us that little hint of his. It's a polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns anyway. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Logic said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. But why?
So in other words...
The Mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says. And the Mastermind would have set foot in this school, right? Logic could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
In other words...
But according to Logic, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the Mastermind is... There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mercuro, oh my god, Ikusawa, and you get 16.
I don't know how that.
I don't know it's like it's the U's in that first name. I hate it. Don't name your kids that. So the mastermind would have to be one of them.
That's right.
And those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive, are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do I get it now? What? You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say that for sure that's true yet. Logic might have just said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so there must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Logic somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Logic was active?
Well...
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
But...
I don't care how sneaky you are. You wouldn't notice someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right?
Then maybe Logic was an autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and action beforehand. In that case, there's no way you could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed a flow of conversation. Well, maybe, but still.
Ding dong.
Alright, niggas, had your ass down. It's time to solve some shit.
You don't want to buckle down for this one, Tablez.
Announcement. You've all probably figured
This
this
about to be
out
6
by
hours,
now,
dog. I'm
but
gonna be real with you.
Oh, well then. I'm not beating this game tonight then.
at this point, the killing game has now
I have
entered
work tomorrow.
true ending mode.
I bet.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
How gay.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now, we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my
At
family.
this point, I can rely on only myself, on the Tagami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your
My dick
responsibility.
veins.
After making his final statement, bitch left the dining hall.
I see my for me.
He didn't take you with him.
Hey.
Don't you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream. Y'all aren't creamers. Like me? You're useless! So what? With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go out by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
Indeed. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too. You fucking follower. I was hoping to be you and me. Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity, bitches.
Wait.
Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by himself. What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing. I mean, it's not that I don't trust anyone, you know? But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Dale and everyone else. You're not useless, alright? If you hadn't been here, I would have died.
Bitch, you are.
That's really nice of you to say, but still, I know I've mostly been totally useless. So I figured at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Alright, later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
I don't know, my intrusive thoughts. I want to spoil this game so damn bad.
Do we fuck on that table behind us? So, you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Don't misunderstand. Just because we're gonna do our researches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so
It goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as a splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
So then,
I better get going. I have no endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Logic said all the doors in the school have been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all those places we couldn't go before. Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth by any means necessary. And with that, Kyoko's gone.
She says while wearing the Supreme jacket.
I had to begin my search. Still think the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I proved that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. You better move. You better move. You better move. Alright, due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed at a single time with a knife. Yada yada yada. We have read all this before. They also been struck in the head with the body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. We find out who killed Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So, we should start my investigation to figure out who killed her. Guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The master's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Logic's face on it. I bet. Oh, and the second floor dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that were connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Alright, sounds good. Time to get started.
You got a checklist.
Oh, I literally just finished taking pictures of all the places with my phone. But cool. So we're going to start with the places we haven't gone to before. I guess. So, let's do that. I don't really remember exactly where those places are.
I believe everything should be on the 4th floor.
Of course, his ass is in here.
His ass ain't eating.
Damn. Presidents? This is the headmaster.
Dick eating? Crazy?
I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be the first time seeing it for myself. Makoto's you. Ah, bitch. How you doing?
What it do, flight crew?
Your trophies and even a shield in display case. That one looked like Kevin O'Leary. Bookshelf seems really well made and it's filled with files and thick books. The documents get all over the floor, something that makes you feel anxious.
Come on.
Hey, Makoto.
Not possible.
You ignore me? You think I'll forgive that? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you?
Such ignorance.
We got out of here. Remember this moment.
You needy bitch.
What? Shut up.
Come on. Not possible. Such.
Bruh, you're a bitch. Even in the headmaster's room, there's a monitor. Whatever. Well, you come to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? If it's your dick, I'm good. Alright, I have other things to look at the moment. Take a look at these. It was on top of that pathetically instantaneous desk. Why the fuck did you have to... Yeah, that just pissed me off. Why'd you do that? Why the fuck did the game just embarrass me like that for?
He said, watch this. This nigga can't read.
That's not even fair. I've never seen those words before in my life. That's not fair.
This guy doesn't know big words.
That nigga watch this. This nigga can't read.
You niggas gay.
Like T stand up.
Bruh.
I know that nigga standing. Go ahead and sit down, big fella. It's okay, bro. I really started cooking you. I'm sorry, bro.
Sit down, cause you can't stand us.
Okay, shut the hell.
Words.
There you go, bro.
Apparently, Class 7A returns to us. Wait, when we found and then the bitch's name again. You know what? That's right. It also mentioned Class 78. Maybe where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed there along with hers,
In other words,
there can be no doubt Ikusaba was a student here at Hope Speed Academy, just like the rest of us. Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. but it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? Talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a fucking dash. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. What's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. First page? Correct. Kuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So, in other words,
when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mercuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? You asked me to explain every little thing. You can read, can't you? Apparently not. It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself.
It's a crying shame.
I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to bitch as I skimmed through the report. Kuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats, close but just out of reach. Entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Kuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with the research into the Ultimate Despair. I need to pay attention to Mikuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the students, I'll be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mikuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now, but wouldn't that mean Mikuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mikuro? Because even if the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mikuro was capable of, they would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mikuro was.
What?
You good? Huh? Oh,
that's
shit.
Fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should note. Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl, perhaps you've never seen before? A girl seems to be included as part of our Class 78. That'd be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about the girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, golly, and it even lists her vitals. Well, what do you think? What do I think? You're asking me like if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless fucking dumb. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Wait, is he trying to say there's a chance the body isn't actually Mikuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being bitch's errand boy. Nice. That is cool thing about it. So that will make it be like, maybe there was 17 motherfuckers. Because, damn, I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that either.
Oh my god.
Because something had to trigger for Mikuro to be, I mean, something had to be triggered because a student had to die for there to be a trial. Advice for me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she just has done a lot to help me. But don't put too much faith in her.
In other words,
the cause of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? This is what I think. Call it a hunch, alright? A hunch? But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't as you will. Keep it in mind. Yeah, you gotta remember, Makoto. Women are women, alright? You better watch, Can I go back there now? Registry, apparently that's us. Kuro and me and everyone I met at the beginning. And Kuro, just like us. Alright, cool. We talked about this earlier. We out. Alright, next up. Trying to see the screenshot.
Oh.
Biolab. There's more to do in there? I'm gonna go back to that. That's not the bio room, but listen.
But it does have the logic door.
It does. I'm Makoto. Are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah. Can't help but wonder about that logic door.
Yeah.
So I figured if all the doors in school have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right? Although I couldn't bring myself to open it. Because it might explode, right? And that'll suck. So you open it. So she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. It's alright. Niggas first. Real niggas first. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Ah, wait! Let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. You know, raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected.
Hey, what's this pipe bomb doing here?
Navigation?
Nigga got a spaceship in here.
There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
This entire time we were in the Skills.
It's ridiculous. Look at this shit. An escape pod. What is this device? This device? You mean devices? Look at all this shit. Look at some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Fumi'd probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit. Pause. So the logic room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Could that mean?
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on. You can't just, or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. You know, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The one that says data center? Data center. I took a good look at that control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled data center. That must be the one she pushed. Oh, so it's a teleport button, a /TP, if you will. That's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I probably better go check it out. Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just, you know, cheer you on from over here. I'm sick of these fucking... What it do? I'm waiting for you. Let me see you. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that logic? Yo, is that logic?
Yo, is that Nathaniel B?
Ain't you Nathaniel B?
Whoops.
Oh, nigga got scared.
War! Give me all your dicks!
Like, whoa.
Is that you,
Ain't
Hina?
you Nathaniel B?
What? Man, busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera setup? You don't even know what you're controlling? Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Please don't push that.
Too bad.
Oh, man. Are you seriously gonna push
kill
it?
myself.
Anyways, I guess that settles it. The room with the logic drawing on it and the control panel inside. Whoa. Hey, Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Logic. Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now? It was logic.
Huh?
Logic? Bobby Tarantino? For real? Yep. It looks like that panel definitely controls him. Which means the mastermind has been controlling logic from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling logic from this room, and this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control logic at the same time. Yoko's theory was right.
But
But if the mastermind's been controlling logic from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true... It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint, here's a hint, here's a hint. I'm sure I said it already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step at Host Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Mastermind, Logic's puppeteer, really is the 16th student. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Logic's control room.
Yeah, wrong.
Oh, it's nothing. Everything alright?
I mean,
No, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I mean, I can't say it is impossible, but I really hope it's not true because we're kind of in here right now. So like, you wanna leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste time, all of our time here. All right, I guess we checked. Everything we needed to check. What's wrong? Let's hurry and get out of here. Click. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. The door just locked on its own. What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked, but why? Fucking course it's locked because the data center is now restricted. Logic?
just a second.
Hey, no, you can't just go on restricting whatever you feel like. It's for your benefit, because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressing when we get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room, as you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now, you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there. We didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. The hatch on the floor? I was gonna check it too, but fucking this girl. Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. We're relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace. Okay, so at least that wasn't like a thing that I could have done.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mastermind was in there. In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure. Then, when I said we should leave, but that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not really your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most out of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna run around and tell you what we found here. Nice. You got me all motivated
You
again.
got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Gotta love her, man. Cool folk. I have to do what I can too. It's the only way forward. Alright. Next up. So I guess that means we weren't done here then? Oh no, because that still has a lock.
Just go down the checklist. So, you're done on the 4th floor.
Shit. Where would that be at? Is that in True Bullets?
Yes.
Oh, I thought I was gonna actually like check stuff. I have my list though.
So I guess just head to the biolab now.
Yep.
Because you were.
It's Kim. Let me see the thing again. There we go. Now we're
Raw.
coming with raw. Ew. Why so cold? I'm in a biolab. It's so goddamn cold. Ew. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant ass refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Oh my god. It's the first thing I need to figure out. Oh, godly. Alright. There's a stack of tarps here. Seeing a lot of those things lately. Some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall, and on the left side is a bunch of glowing blue lights, but on the other side there's some kind of before like I said, I've seen some kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. I mean, this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around.
Just rip boat. Pat Watch starts playing.
They gotta go somewhere. Shit.
Yeah. There's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs.
Cadaver.
In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene. Oh, what the fuck? Simply insert. Oh, it's on auto. Simply insert the cadaver, and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. Oh, there's some kind of. Oh, damn it. So is that it?
Try looking at the fridges again.
Never died
ones
is
that are lit
sterile in
up.
this little room.
Yeah.
There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But only some of the lights are on. The ones on the left, the right-hand lights are off. Looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. And about those lights by each slot. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each slot, lit up in blue, another one of the victims is... damn, that's gross to think about. Can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16. Alright. That was all the rooms that we haven't been in before. Now, for the crime scene stuff. Yeah, we'll check the second floor later. Oh, Toko. So this is where you were.
What do you want?
Am I so disgusting? You want me out of your sight? No, that's not at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not a single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have something, right? There wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give me back my precious time! Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Tell me to calm the fuck down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. He's not that deep, dude. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that one.
No, I mean,
I'm sick of it always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going.
Bye bye, my nigga.
Wait, really? Damn.
Look around anyway, dog.
Russell Westbrook, bruh, he act like... he be acting like a glitched out NPC sometimes, like...
Yes.
No, look at this video on the ear, bro.
Alright, so, before we watch that... Actually, hold on.
I can only imagine if you're out of here, you can miss the train. There's a much of wooden lockers here. We found a clue in here, but it was just the mastermind's attempt to frame Kyoko.
Literally like 6. Like, come on, dog. Be fucking for real. I'm sorry, Jacob.
Alright, so, question. Who's the rest of the squad?
Who's the what?
Never mind.
The Russell Westbrook of the squad, damn, there's a lot of niggas that can fall into that category. But who's openly stupid and not tapping into their full potential? Because that's really what it is. And I'm sorry, a lot of us really do fit in that category. Fuck.
I'm
gonna think about it.
Well, there's a trillion people asking for Jason to make a social media, and he hasn't.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
But I don't think Jason's stupid. He's out of pocket, but not.
Well, I don't really think this is stupid.
I don't think Russell Westbrook's an idiot, but he definitely does dumb shit. I mean, did you just?
He does dumb stuff on purpose.
Yeah.
That's gotta be Jason then.
It might just be Jason if it's on purpose.
I mean, a lot of us do dumb stuff on purpose.
Yeah.
But that plus the potential thing.
Mm-hmm. His potential to get money, and that equates with his dumb nigga shit. Like they're kind of like one and the same at that point.
The body's not here no more.
Also, yeah, the body's gone.
I need my the baby crewmate palette swaps.
Never in your life should you say that again.
That'll happen eventually, trust me.
Drip my nigga cock.
Maybe the body is inside the tool shed. I better check just to be sure.
Meanwhile, in the tool shed.
I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But it's not here either. It must be, could be in the biolab? Yeah, the corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here is one other thing. That tarp. Tarp played a key role in another case, so I better look into it. Killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here, huh? I didn't notice before, but there's a small stamp on the corner of the tarp, and it says biolab. And this originally came from the biolab. All different kinds of tools. Get 6 out. No matter how hard I look, I don't see anything. It's that pickaxe on the handle. It says Crazy Diamond. It's the same thing that was written in the back of Mondo's hat. It's like it's connected to Mondo somehow. Strange. It's that lawnmower. I don't think it's related to the case. It's that fertilizer. Did they use this to help the logic flower grow? By the way, it's not related to the case, so it doesn't really matter. Let's look at this big ass flower.
Man-eating flesh.
Never mind. They don't got a dick on him. See, does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Well, I don't think it's related to the case, so I better keep my distance.
You got a dick on him. Come on.
Alrighty. So those are those two. So now I need to check the second floor.
Anybody? Bueller?
So you check the dojo and the garden.
Yeah.
There should be another place on the same floor that you got.
Was it the lab? Garden, lab, and the dojo.
Okay. You might have to go back to the file.
No,
because the data room's restricted. And I think you got everything out of the headman. Because he's gotta find the body.
Mm-hmm. There's some kind of weird machine on the wall. On the left side is magic on blue lights, but one of the lights on the left. The right hand ones are off. Whoops, I'm gonna click this.
There should be a skip.
Not sure. I'm gonna have to come back just in case.
No, sure, but that. You left safe.
It's been a while, so what does the rest of your list say?
The rest was saying, let me look. I have a picture of it. Starting the dojo, the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before, that should be open.
Yeah, the dorm.
Yeah, and then that's it. But I was just trying to find where to teleport to get to it.
Yeah, you just have to go to like the first floor where the dorms are and then head upstairs. Because you haven't been to that part of the map before.
This is real, I guess.
No, I'm saying like in like the actual hallway where the dorms are, there should be a flight of stairs. Not like
that's
outside.
right. I know I saw it recently. I'm just trying to where I found that bit. Should I redeem these audiobooks, or do they not matter at all anymore?
They don't matter at this. They only really matter if you're gonna do like the extra.
Oh shit. There we go.
There you go. Damn, look over the stairs.
Dark ass stairs. Yeah, it's open.
The dark
If I check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it.
Damn.
This is the second floor of the dorms. It's like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up in here or something. Damn. Damn.
This shit dilapidated.
It must have been like the last class. Ew. Red blood.
Niggas was rumbling in here.
Red bow. That's sick.
Bobby Buck.
Love a Bobby Buck. Bobby. Mommy Buck.
Never mind.
Oh my god, just a glance aside.
Yo, someone got tables one day?
Come on.
They have the Naruto Shippuden gaming chair.
Fucking in the Naruto Shippuden bed.
Stop that.
I think I'm gonna start catching up on Naruto Shippuden now. So far I'm only on episode 1.
No. You got a long way to go.
At least the bathrooms look nice.
Yeah, oh my god. I'd rather these bathrooms than the other ones we had.
Right?
They did us a little dirty.
They got the
It was
booty
only
bathroom.
pissing in here. Holy shit.
Is that it's a giraffe.
Long neck. Ah.
It's a giraffe.
God
This
damn.
room is filled with lockers. Must have been from the Hopes Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Look, the lock is already broken. It's a metal plate mounted to the locker. There's no way to get it open. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. Oh, there's a card reader installed on the door. Must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the school rooms on the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. You have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean? Well, let's just give it a try. Take out my handbook and read it across the card reader, and then no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it.
They eating these lockers, dog.
Yeah, I gotta leave. Where'd go by this locker? Nope, lock. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, we out. Interesting stuff here. Oh. Oh.
Oh, Allah!
Nigga, that's not even.
I used to think I was the shit when I would draw these. Like, oh yeah, I know how to draw eyes. You bitches could never.
He didn't know he's representing Egypt.
Oh my god, he had the what's that kind of light? I mean, door camera, doorbell thing. This
ring
room
light
doesn't really feel. Yeah, the ring light. Wait, it's got a ring light?
Unless you're not talking about something that looks like a ring and is also a light.
No, it's like the
or a ring camera, whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's what it's called. Because it's like, you know, the cameras for the doorbell. You press the doorbell and the camera. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It's more adult.
Correct.
The fuck? It's the headmaster's private room.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it one more time. A regret?
Sorry, go for
Okay, a little PC. Rate the setup. Rate the setup.
85 out of 13.
85 out of 13?
Nigga, a 6 out of 20.
Does it belong to the headmaster?
3 out of 10 for you slow.
Bobber's buck.
Okay, we got some bourbon.
Arby's. Arby's, we have the meat. Don't you mean meats? No.
Arby's, we be women.
We beat the
meat. God damn it.
That's insane. Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. Probably shouldn't bother her. Oh, well, then I'm out of here. Fuck. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel the breeze coming out.
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. What space does that mean? You mean like a hidden room? I think it might be. I think I might know how to open it.
Tables.
Yeah.
When you go to work?
I close.
Oh.
So I don't get it at 5:30, but I might have to. I might be waking up to do something before it, but that should be good.
No, I was gonna do it Friday anyways, but I was gonna ask if you still want to play Overwatch today.
Yeah, no, I can't do that today. A very easy trick, yes. So easy. I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Even enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However,
but I don't think I don't have a clue what that password might be. All I know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right. There's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all this paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. And I think of how much time I wasted on this. Damn, yeah, it would piss me off too. Would piss me off too. Anything else to look at?
Anyway, aside from those daddy issues, let's look at the PC.
See what the setup looks like. This is a home to a computer. Does it belong to the headmaster?
No, never mind.
Can't do it. Please look at the fucking ear. That's so funny. It's so fucking funny. Russ on any team, he can't do it. That's so fucking funny, dude. Why? Come on. Oh, that's a retweet. Oh man.
No.
That's funny. Big ass circle. Come on. Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. PC still has some search results left on it. You might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However,
there's not much. It's not much though. Nothing we don't really already know. The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people. Those striving force comes from despair.
However,
that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best we could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
Ooh, you want that pussy bad. That's a good outlook to have. Oh my god, not showing me niggas.
Mystery niggas.
There's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there, but maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out a password, and if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. Wait, maybe a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well?
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Alright.
Oh my gosh, try.
Damn, I'm for realsy that nigga. Watch this.
Man cracking his knuckles.
That might just hurt Kyoko even more.
Damn.
Hey.
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. Punk. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Just type the password here. I typed in her full name. Hands were tense, slightly trembling as I finished typing it in. What? That did it? Kyoko, I'm that nigga!
Explode.
You know, looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim.
She went to the hidden temple.
To the shrine of the silver monkey.
Shit! Hey, Kyoko. I may as well not even be in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing.
The secret box.
Present? I was looking at a picture, but wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual.
Inside.
Roddy Rich is just hiding there, Millie rocking.
There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place.
Like the box is just playing muffled.
Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why, you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway.
Just don't scream or anything, okay?
It's a head.
Saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and held to the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance aside and...
Jump scared.
Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. What was in the box?
Remember that first cinematic that you saw when you booted up the game with the nigga in the rocket ship?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It was bones, human bones. Papyrus. No, it was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? A bitch-ass nigga screaming. My fault, my fault, my fault.
A poon doesn't know how to stop flapping their monkey lips.
That's crazy.
Wow. Just as you thought.
Alright, Dale.
Just as you thought. How'd you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones. Well, not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same fucking thing. A dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in a box. That's Papa. It's Papa Gut.
How do you
Those
know?
bones?
Geary.
That body? That's my Papa.
How do you
Or
know
at least
that
what's
for
left of him. You for real? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Zam. Hold on, how can you know that for sure, though? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people taking a single step to speak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Audigo said the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game was the 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words,
and most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. Also, Kyoko explained her analysis. She was completely calm. Or, no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility, but I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong, which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father, so she could cut off all ties, but is that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. She really gave up her pride just for that? I can't help but wonder. Dead ass. This filing cabinet seems like a kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look. But I don't look at Kyoko with like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff.
Hey.
It's fine. Check whatever you want. You sure? Okay then. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top, but all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He's pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well?
It's just because he didn't have anything else. Could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
Now,
if he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. This picture.
Oh, look, it's Daddy's girl.
It's all faded. It's pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... To now find something like this? So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Little tyke. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, I really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko.
Has your dad ever not come back from getting milk? Believe me, there's worse, Kyoko. Yeah, dog, we're gonna throw around the pigskin later. Let me just go get some milk. All right, dog. Comes back 3 years later. Hey, bro, I got that milk. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
POV, you're a first round draft pick, and it's your dad coming back with the milk.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Vagina sporting goods.
Excuse me? No, never mind.
I beg your pardon?
Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated as documents. But in the last drawer, is this? It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on this. It says, in case of emergency. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words,
a handbook with no limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what it is. Yeah, I think you're probably right. It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko? I don't need it. If you don't want to, go ahead and leave it here. Okay, man, I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Headmaster's e-handbook.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Can I ask you a favor? Sure.
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it will only inconvenience you that much more, but... Can you fuck off? Huh?
Correct.
Just forever.
Watching this
Alright.
Splatoon video.
I want to cry, Makoto.
That fucking
Just a second.
Splatoon video got me fucking wheezy. Just niggas and they hit the shoot dance. I can't believe we have another shared experience. My friend handed me his phone. He said, "Dog, someone airdrop me something," and it just says when the teacher's scared of the shooter, and it's just niggas just saying, "See, this is why you shouldn't have gave me that F," and I was just like, come on, be real.
You can't take shit serious. You know this.
And this is the crazy part. It felt like a real ass drill. So I was just like, bro, please stop. You gonna get me in trouble for real.
That's hilarious.
You go.
Told me before about the relationship you had with your pops. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul, but maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. A game theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the fact of what happened or what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, my bad.
Anyway.
Once I got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand? And I'll see you later. It's also interesting to me, just like...
What?
I don't know,
What?
just the idea of like... I don't even know how to explain it without sounding like so weird and ignorant, but just like the aloneness. I get the space type of thing, but it's just interesting what that can, like, how that like is effective. Just being like lonesome. I guess I usually like that most of the time anyway, because most of the time I'm just in here, just chilling, always in a call or some shit. So if I am with someone, I'm in a call. Otherwise, I'm just chilling here. Yoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. Find out what happened to the headmaster. No doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed, excuse me. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster's dead.
They put that nigga in a rocket ship.
We going on a trip.
Name may very well be the headmaster. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Someone in school right now. You were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity is. Sure, I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants. Only people to. You already say last. 15 of us met in the male hall. Add Mukuro to the mix, and you get 16. And including me, and only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead.
Do the math, guys.
Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are me, Bitch, Hero, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko.
Sure.
Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There has to be.
There are those damn lockers.
What, the broken ones?
Yeah. Remember when they had to swipe, but you couldn't get...
Oh, the headmaster joint. I want to open the left one. It's pretty similar to the card. Cool. MTG, bang up, up. So does that mean... Let's give it a try. Take our minds.
Oh shit.
Maybe only the largest honor. Wait, but what about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Let's give it one more try. You bitch. You bitch ass nigga.
Imagine not being able to eat.
Yep.
Alright, that's what I was hoping for. Now let's see what you got inside. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life.
Who could it be?
I can't figure it out.
Dust. Whoever said this is didn't do a lot of studying, not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of those notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yashahiro Adekure. Is this our Yashahiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here. No, what the fuck? That can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook?
That one.
Zam. Is there anything else to look at? I thought it was a dick for a second. This right here?
Who's bull? Oh wait, never mind.
This is a crystal ball.
Never mind. It took me a minute.
No, there's no way he ever uses locker. It's just not possible.
It's a crystal ball moment. Splatoon 3 lock.
I think you're good here.
I think there's one more. Or it does not matter. Deck playing cards, tarot cards. But wait, those are used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? Alright, next locker.
This. It's a certified Splatoon locker.
Nothing. Might see peso shit then. I'm just guessing. Nope. This thing's practically empty. There's one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is, but there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh?
Wait, who died?
I was flipping through the pocketbook where my hand froze when I got to a certain page. Saw some familiar written there, words I'd heard before. Bruh. There's a plan. Header hopes we could do a shelter and isolate the students here that could be the life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with this plan directly. This happens to be the headmaster, my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. It's the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can imagine a worse father. Zam. Do you know whose that is? I knew it wasn't. I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It can't be anyone else. But it did belong to Kyoko. What's it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. That scared the fuck out of me. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster, my father.
Wait, what?
I played the whoa sound effect for 5,000 channel points. I was literally sitting here waiting for that moment.
What does this law mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about the whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my head just started spinning that much faster. I looked at it, and like the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled.
Chicken scratch.
Despairs walks among us, and so we survive.
He said among us.
What's this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Fuck.
There is a second despair.
You said there's a second Danganronpa?
This shit getting juice. The more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems to belong to Kyoko. There's gotta be an explanation, but if I want to find that out, I guess I gotta keep moving the investigation forward. I have to believe in everyone. Wow, weird stuff. No way.
Who is it?
Oh, no. Nigga, no.
This is a school announcement.
We're so biracial.
Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious. There's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. Yeah, he might be saying some bullshit to start getting us to want to fuck each other up. But even on that, he said to go to the gym, right? To the gym we go.
We need a chance to reconvene anyway. Oh, what's your ass been doing, dog?
Oh, hey, Hiro. Makoto? Why'd you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Logic's announcement, right? You heard about it, what do you guys say? I just did I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. Are you talking to him? What do you say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go.
I gotta shit my pants.
You know what? There was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. You know? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. He has been hiding something this whole time. Has he hiding something this whole time?
Too stupid for that.
Ugh, this stupid ass animation, bro. Bruh, why you poop, bruh? In front of everybody?
I am Monokuma!
Gotta stop doing that, Logic.
What do you do? And we're ready for your final hint. Well, it just so happens to be an envelope on the ground in front of you.
Whoa.
SRT.
Get off a Street Fighter.
And just say that. I won't be golly.
I'm watching it. Fuck me.
And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. But don't worry, just get on with it. You look like one of them niggas that. Never mind. Logic's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it.
Me listening to.
What I found was a single photograph. This is the way it was standing in a distance. It was nigga. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Bitch and I were here in the headmaster room, we looked at that file. Mikuro Ikusaba? Then this girl is... What? Why? Why is she here with everyone else? And even more than that, why did I miss the cool ass picture? Just everyone here posted up like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing
you gotta take the picture, though.
We're all matching uniforms. I don't remember wearing anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone.
Where's my ass?
Right?
Exactly.
They left me out. What about
the groupie?
The picture is all 15 other students, but not me. I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but it's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in this picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. This picture is real. Could that mean, could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is. How are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way standing here, there, you know. So I mean, fuck off. But
Make like a tree.
Any question?
Mark.
And kill yourself.
What? Blue, come on. Why is that the conclusion you come to? Make like a tree and kill yourself.
Swag it! Sorry, I had to fill in whatever you said.
What?
I mean, he did.
Thanks, Chase.
Appreciate it. That's what I was looking for.
In GTA.
Censor in GTA. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. You got ejected? Out the gym? How does that count as a hint? Just made me even more confused. Is that what Logic was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? Is he a Photoshop god? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Damn.
God react.
Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. They should clear all this up.
Welcome back.
You know, I have to clear all this up.
Back.
I'm gonna assume that everyone's back in the dining hall. Cause I know niggas be hungry.
Riff raff.
Welcome back, Riff Raff. Welcome back, Port back.
Nope, just thickums. So this is where you've been hiding? Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto! Sorry, I gotta go.
Damn.
What? She ran off so fast I didn't even have time to ask her to stop.
Not the bitch is running
Why?
to me.
Just talk to me. Damn. He really showed them that embarrassing YouTube video I made back when I was in middle school. Come on, dude. It's like, I've grown
Stop being
since
a
then.
player. Like, shit. What is this dirty Mac strategy?
Right? She's not gonna fuck you, bro. You're a bear.
I'm not a bear.
You're a bear.
I mean, you never know with some people.
Yeah, we know about you, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, bitch. Listen, do you think we could talk? Oh, wait, shit. That was wrong. People. Bitch.
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, bitch, wait!
Damn,
Of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? How's he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me.
He's acting worse than normal.
Oh man, they're all trying to avoid me.
I'm not Toko.
I'm gonna try.
Dog, you can get covered by Toto. You might as well just kill yourself, dog. There's no way up for me.
Speaking of,
Toko always wants to avoid everyone. It's not really special when she avoids.
I decided to go to Bio Lab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there, yo! Oh, god damn it. Was her passed out again? Huh? Toko?
Did she get excited by all the cadavers?
Toko, you good? Oh no, she's not dead, is she? God damn it.
That.
Ugh. It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold. I think I might catch cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me getting all excited, wouldn't you? No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Little bit. Okay, so why did you pass out?
You're getting raked up by Genocide Joe, bro. Take a lap. Just take a lap.
You getting rizzed up by Genocide.
I refuse to take the lap.
Take a cold ass shower.
I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now.
And if you don't, you're getting the hose.
Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga, we share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing, it's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, actually, this might be a good thing now that she doesn't know.
I'm gonna go to sleep, but I'm gonna post this Mr. Krabs Eats Arby's video, bro. Top 3 videos. It's definitely number 2.
That was more like half.
Oh my lord.
All I want to know now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I slit your throat. sure a bitch is around somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
Himself? I assume so.
Oh, I'm on
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things massa. Yeah, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Fuck. Took her shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. There was no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it.
No, let's find out, gang.
I wonder whose body this is. The fridge, it's open. I'm sure
It's mine.
they were all shut tight the last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
Oh, it's you.
She
What
felt
were you
so
doing,
easily.
waiting in the shadows?
Yeah, and in the freezing cold, you're a fucking sicko. You good?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen, about this room. Oh, yeah,
It would seem
it's a morgue. Yeah,
I
I know.
knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, see what was in there, and well, there you have it. You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me.
It would seem
I imagine she came in investigating. When she opened the slide here, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why does everything gotta be so difficult with her?
anyway.
Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Let her approach the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped.
What's
wrong? Maybe we should wait a second before closing it.
Wait.
Because Mukuro's body's in here. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body's in that fridge?
See.
It's like every other time. The mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. Mastermind did it? Like we made it. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess. You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm gonna find a clue this time. I'm gonna grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then,
Why don't you just, I don't know, wait over there. I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Alright, just wait over here, that's it. Are you done yet?
Okay. You done yet?
Should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I want to talk to you about something, so let me interrupt it real quick. What is it? It's about that announcement Logic made earlier. With the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
because
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. Wish I can go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? It's gotta be it. There's no other explanation.
Are you done yet?
Where?
it would seem
When the blue light comes on when the slot is occupied. When someone's in here, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9 lights.
Red lights.
Bing, bing, boing.
Do 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 do.
They do the most. Always begging for a post. And they go ghost. And that's the tarp that was used to... I thought I heard an Android alert. At some point, someone got it from the biolab and took it over here.
Android products in Untamable Tables' house.
Alright, bro. We're done already? Jeez, that was fast.
indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. Alright?
Indeed.
I pay careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. The burnt tissue made things a little bit difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Was the fatal injury? Due to explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife and would completely through the body. Then, they had also been stuck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because...
all the logic file says that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
But the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
but that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. You're saying they are? But we all got the logic from right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
but what if Mikuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
At the very least...
certainly you can allow it as one of many possibilities, can't you? One of many.
Right.
Detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
they envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. And then as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work, but behind using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
Hey.
So, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Earlier when I was looking at Mikuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
So...
5'7", 97, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? Golly. They're indeed consistent with that corpse. So
indeed.
Then, and don't forget about the Finro tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case, without a doubt, Mikuro Kusaba.
And?
So all you want to ask? I guess.
So then...
it looks like we have no further business with Mikuro's body. Let's go. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not gonna put the body back? I think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this.
Why?
Sad. You forget she was our enemy once. Part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey.
Have you ever heard of the phrase, you reap what you sow? Yeah, but still.
Whew.
You really are naive. You know that? It's really quite appalling. Okay, slut. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to...
why she gotta be a slut?
Because I was mean, so I had to say a mean word back.
That's right.
So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive? How was
So
that?
then...
oh, we don't know what we can do here. Right, our step in investigations, yes? Nah, hold on, I still have one thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. Oh man, you actually kill yourself asking this one, but okay. If I don't do it now. Hey shorty. Baby girl. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but
What?
go on then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad since you got here?
What? So...
what do you mean by that? Well, you know, all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms.
Indeed.
I do, yeah, I know that shit. But to get into any of those lockers, you need the handbook, whatever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in those lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it,
my shield up, bro.
I think it must be your pocketbook. They better not break your shield. They better not break that.
Why is that? Because...
like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video was real too? video.
Makoto.
But I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go to investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you said with my own 2 shits. Oh, well, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A DVD? I don't got a DVD player.
So...
AV room.
Oh, I found that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it for yourself. I want to watch a movie.
I want to watch a movie. I want to watch a movie.
See, those neurons just fire.
Damn it, I don't want to hear you, bro.
In other words...
So as it turns out, the arrangements I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. He's talking about your dad, right? I can never find him. Damn, now I'm getting cold. Can we get the fuck out of here? Can we talk somewhere else? And all because of the mastermind.
However...
There's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room for forgiveness. I swear to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burn with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with this death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why does it bother me so much now how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just so no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So, that's it for my rambling. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Hey.
Nigga.
God damn it. Keep this in mind.
Bye-bye.
There was only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst.
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not. Because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? You're like Nemo. Just keep swimming. Yeah, that bullshit. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Even behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. Better be get going myself. Got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Damn! Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. Alright, well, to the AV room. Let's watch a banger.
To the barbershop.
Play back. Oh, I guess I should talk to dumbass as well. Even though he's just gonna leave me.
What you? Never mind.
They all leave.
All they do is run. Hey, hero.
Runs over.
Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No. Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry.
He ran.
Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Oh, I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I'd found. It's like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why?
Everyone's gonna be around.
Alright. I wonder what the intro of the video looks like.
It just has the untamable tape.
The classic Tablez intro was good.
Needed that Bobby book.
Yeah.
It should be able to play DVDs just fine. Let's take a look. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. It said into black of the monitor.
It
must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared.
It's an S you draw in high school.
Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned on the side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
I recognize
Now then,
his voice from another
let me
series.
get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may
There's a
have to
character
spend
in my
the
head
rest
that's
of
like
your
really
life
fuzzy,
here
but
in
I can't
school.
remember who it is.
Can you accept that?
Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense who would agree to spending the rest of their life in the school. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the
That's gonna bother
headmaster
me,
of
'cause I can't
Hope's
remember
Peak
who that
Academy,
character is.
As if on cue. That's where the video cut out. There was a lot of headlines stood up until now. But this, only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. But I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? How would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. The monitor, the video I thought was finished, flashed back on screen. My eyes started back to the screen, looking right back at the monitor. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge.
It's me.
What I saw was me. And possibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a very normal conversation. But the I in here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like
Now,
this.
shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of
I'm about to
Hope's
get
Peak
mad.
Academy.
What?
that's the
Oh,
very
the
least
voice?
I can do for you.
There's a character from I know this voice, but I don't remember what character he voices. I don't fucking... Hold on.
Alright, let's get...
Once again, the video cut out.
It's me, I'm sorry, guys.
Are you
look it up.
so? I think that is the same person that voiced someone in Three Houses.
Come there.
Well, I didn't play Three Houses, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
who
me.
that is.
Alright, so the voice is Keith Silverman.
Okay.
He voices
That's it,
Keith. Other roles.
Come
Video
on,
game.
What the fuck? He's gonna be Dawson? That's cool.
He also said that they agreed to live in the school forever. And then
Alright, so we have Masayoshi Shida for Persona 5.
I'm looking through it myself.
Okay.
her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her this question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Poor monitor. It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. The heck just happened? Oh!
Say what?
Oopsie! Looks like it broke. Out of service. Fuck off. What?
Where's a maintenance guy when you need him?
It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when doesn't. Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
Just look at Yidolf.
Failure my ass. You can't cut the power on purpose. Or you cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. If I were to watch the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. You'd ask him a question, they'd all say yes. I could help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too. When I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect. Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At the time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I can't remember why what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it would happen by chance. It seems like too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So, does that mean I lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or...
Mind control all over.
Congratulations, you beat Five Nights at Freddy's.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end.
You're colored.
And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. Class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all of our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I have a choice. I have to do these. Alright then. This is the end.